the room with no door. They say the house was built in 1894 by a man named Elias Gray who vanished without a trace 2 years after construction ended, and for a long time no one would buy it, not just because of the strange design or the overgrown garden, but because of the room at the end of the second floor hallway, a room with no door. From the outside it looked like any other bedroom, the window intact, the walls straight, but inside there was no known way to enter, no doorway, no latch, no sign that anyone had ever stepped inside. And yet sometimes late at night you could hear something knocking softly from within, not violently, not even desperately, just a rhythmic tap, like someone politely waiting to be acknowledged. When I moved in I was told this story, but I didn't believe it. The house was old and weird, but I liked it, and besides I needed the quiet, a place to be alone and write. What I didn't expect was how the knocking would start on my third night, in perfect sync with the ticking of my kitchen clock, as if time itself was reminding me that something was still trapped just a few feet away. I walked down the hallway every night, flashlight in hand, and stared at that seamless stretch of wall where the room should have been. Sometimes I pressed my ear to the wallpaper and listened to the breathing, not mine, not anyone else's, just slow, shallow inhaling, as if the room itself was alive and dreaming. Curiosity got the better of me, so I brought in tools, a hammer, a crowbar, even hired a contractor to try and find the entry point. But every time we started something went wrong. Drills shorted out, the power cut off, the blueprints we ordered online never showed the room at all, as if it didn't exist, except we could see it, we could hear it. Then the scratching started, not loud but consistent from inside the walls, like nails dragging along wood, tracing a message just beneath the plaster. I began to dream about the room, though I had never seen it. In the dreams I was inside it, surrounded by shadows that whispered things I couldn't remember when I woke up, but left a deep ache in my bones, like I'd lost something I never had. One morning the knocking stopped and the silence felt worse. Somehow I went to the end of the hallway and the wall was different. A crack had formed right where the door should have been, not big enough to see through, but enough to feel the draft, cold and dry and old. That night the dreams returned, but this time I didn't wake up in my bed. I woke up in the room, and I'm still here. I think the door closed behind me, or maybe it never needed one to begin with.